It's kind of a big deal whenever a Dragon Ball series ends. It's not something I've ever gotten to experience live because for Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z, I don't think I was alive, and for GT I was just too young, so with Super ending in March this year, it's gonna be emotional because for the past 3 years, not only me, but a bunch of other people have gotten so much entertainment and joy out of this franchise, and it's been some of the best years this franchise has ever seen, and I'm glad to be a part of whatever this was, this Dragon Ball Super revolution. And because it's ending in March, we are going to be getting nothing. I'm pretty sure we're going to be getting nothing for 9 months until that movie comes out at the end of the year, and that is going to be it. Of course, Dragon Ball could come back, and it probably will, but for the majority of this year, and probably next year, it's not going to be here. So for it to end after the Tournament of Power took me by complete surprise. I thought they were going to go to Oob, so many things that they could do, but they're ending it short, and that's probably what hurt me the most, to be honest. The reason Dragon Ball Super is ending is because of the movie. The movie that was announced last year is going to be taking up all of Dragon Ball Super's production. It is going to be going 100% into that, and that's why they won't have time to continue with the series. And there's a lot of people saying that because it's ending in March, April, that it's going to be some sort of April Fool's joke, but it's not. This is as real as it gets. Dragon Ball Super had its run for 3 years straight, uninterrupted. It was going for 3 years. Apparently that's unheard of for anime shows. It's been a great ride, and for most people, Dragon Ball Super was a way of entertainment, but for a select few, it was their job, and for me, it was my job for the past 3 years. Going way back to when I was in year 11 in high school. Now, a big question for everyone that's been writing off Dragon Ball Super for the past 3 years is going to be, what is next? If Dragon Ball Super ends, does that mean we do too? And for a lot of people, the majority, yes, it does. It's kind of like, see you next year, see you when Super's back. But I wish I could tell you that I've got some big groundbreaking plans for YouTube, but I really don't. This was so unexpected. I thought Dragon Ball Super was going to roll through 2018. We might get some update in 2019 about when it's going to end, but there was just nothing. And again, this is real. The reason I'm not super upset about this is because for some reason I'm just excited. I'm excited for what's to come. I don't see this as a bad thing. This isn't like Dragon Ball is just disappearing for no reason. They're working on a movie, and in time, depending on how much money that movie makes, Dragon Ball will come back. I want to use the next 9 months wisely, because when Dragon Ball comes back, there's going to be this overwhelming joy that it's finally back, just like when it was first announced back in 15. But if there's no content in the present, I don't think I'm going to go looking back 20 years into Dragon Ball Z, try and scrape up something from there. I don't think that's my style anymore, and I think I've got to move forward. While we have it, I think we need to enjoy every moment of the last 2 months of Super. So yeah, in 2 months' time, rest in peace Dragon Ball Super. It is sad to say goodbye to this series, especially if you've been watching it since 15, because they were rough times back then. There is an unlimited amount of stories to be told with this franchise. They know that. This is not the end of Dragon Ball as a franchise, but for Dragon Ball Super, it is done. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.